From the echoes of La Marseillaise to the flair they bring to the game, France has long been a stronghold in world rugby. Year after year, Les Bleus have produced world-class talent capable of making fans jump up from their seats and applaud in awe. From the greats of yesteryear, such as Philippe Sella and Serge Blanco, to the modern titans such as Thierry Dusautoir, France have long been a side able to beat anyone on their day. As great as these teams were, however, the generation of the 2020s has a certain spark about them never seen before. The imposing look of the golden rooster on the French jersey has never stood taller, and with its chest puffed out further than on that of Fabien Galtier's men. We know what you're thinking, they haven't won a World Cup, they aren't ranked number one in the world, so what is the hype about? Well, stick around and we'll explore exactly that as we show you just why you need to be watching out for France in 2025. But before we do that, we ask that you like the video, subscribe to the channel and be sure to leave your comments down below. We appreciate all your support and it really helps us keep bringing you great rugby content. Now, let's get back to Les Bleus. France struggled during the 2010s and it was clear that something needed to change. A complete overhaul began with former World Player of the Year, Fabien Galtier, being appointed as the new head coach. It didn't take long for Galtier to make wholesale changes to the team and provide new young players with the platform to show their skills. With his black glasses, looking down from the coaching box, Galtier has been a catalyst for transforming France from where they once were to where they are now. Under Galtier, Les Bleus took home the 2022 Six Nations crown and did it in fine fashion by taking home a rare Grand Slam as well. Since 2020, France have recorded a win percentage of 77%. The numbers really do speak for themselves. In that time, they've regularly picked up scalps against the world's best in South Africa, Ireland and New Zealand. Many French fans would even argue that had it not been for Ben O'Keefe in the quarterfinals of the World Cup, they would have gotten the Springboks number once more. But we'll leave that to you to tell us in the comments down below. Was it the ref or were they beaten by a better side? Of course, as great as Galtier is, he isn't the one on the field making tackles and scoring tries. No, that would be the incredible group of players he has at his disposal. While French teams of old certainly had great players, there has never been a French team in modern memory that appears to be so well-rounded. In the trenches, France have a lethal front row who can scrum and give them good go-forward ball. Players such as Cyril Bailly and the gigantic Winnie Antonio are two of the best props in their position on the planet. In the hooker slot, they have depth and quality, with Toulouse duo Julien Marchand and Pietro Mauvaka both capable of filling the starting spot. Towards the back of the scrum, flanker Charles Olivon and 8-man Gregory Aldrit can both claim the coveted tag of being world-class players. Down the back line, France are blessed with some of the most exciting players in the game today. At fly half, they have the immensely talented Romain Ntamack, who shares a telepathic partnership with a certain player we'll get to in a moment. If you can guess who it is, comment down below. On the wings, France have one of the premier wingers in world rugby, the French try-scoring record holder Damien Penaud. On the other side, they have the young up-and-coming Louis Bielbiarri, who just might be the fastest player in the world today. Completing the back three, France are blessed to have arguably the world's best fullback and goalkeeper in sharpshooter Thomas Ramos. Talent across the board, and their depth is slowly getting better too. Then of course there's a player we haven't mentioned, but we're about to, because how can you not give special recognition to the incredible Antoine Dupont? Dupont has been heralded by many as the greatest player of all time. Yes, at only the age of 28 and with 55 test caps to his name, many pundits around the world suggest that Dupont is the GOAT of the sport. While the GOAT status is a highly subjective topic, the objective truth is that Dupont is an amazing player, capable of winning games on his own at times. Dupont truly can do it all and brings so much more to the French team than a normal scrum half would. He can kick off both feet, he has a bullet of a pass, and he can break the line in a way not seen from a 9 since Joost van der Westhuizen. Love him or hate him, Dupont makes France a very, very dangerous prospect. The players that have come through ranks and the coaching contingent that they find themselves under is no accident. You see, France has looked at its overall organisational structure and made changes which will bode them well for the future. And, ladies and gentlemen, we are already starting to see the fruits of this tree. France's under-20 side have made the final in the last 4 tournaments, taking gold on 3 occasions. France's 7 side recently took home the gold medal in the Olympic Games, with the earlier mentioned Antoine Dupont featuring prominently. Success at all levels, with a special focus on what is taking place at the grassroots. France also introduced a new selection policy known as GIF. Under GIF, French domestic clubs have to select at least 16 academy-trained players in the matchday 23. This has also led them to striking up scholarship deals with schools across the world to bring in the best talent from other countries as well. An academy-trained player needs to be exactly that, trained in the academy, but not necessarily French. This has given France a great platform for their young players to be given ample opportunity to take part in highly competitive club games alongside the world's best from all over the globe. In turn, this has only strengthened their national side that much more. France are oh so close to being at the very top of international rugby. With the chemistry they've built and the wonderful structures they have in place, it seems that they will be challenging for the world's #1 rankings in 2025. They will be a strong contender for this year's Six Nations and will give the All Blacks a 3-test series to be remembered. With the 2027 World Cup looming in the background, could this French side be on the cusp of glory as they've never seen it before? Well, now that you've heard what we have to say about Les Bleus, it's time for you to have your say down below. Let us know if you agree or disagree and why that may be. As always, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. Go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to our channel and turn on post notifications for plenty more rugby content. Until next time, bye for now.